polyvinyl chloride. Polyvinyl chloride, it is obtained by the heating emulsion of vinyl chloride in the presence of hydrogen peroxide as a catalyst to form a polyvinyl chloride. So it is already we have discussed about this properties and the uses of polyvinyl chloride, and in this sections I have discussed about this polyethylene. So the major purpose of the polymer is described from the main components of polyethylene. So the polyethylene, it is a monomer of the ethylene. Whenever the ethylene monomer has a converted into a polyethylene. So the classifications of polyethylene is described into two forms. One is a high density polyethylene and another one is a low density polyethylene. Based on their mechanical properties and this durability, they can be classified as low density polyethylene and high density polyethylene. So with this we can be described by using the low density polyethylene. It is a low density polyethylene is nothing but it is a linear polymer. So linear polymer is nothing but it is a linear with branching. We can branch with the other form of the polymers, and it has a high pressure which is formed by using this high density low density polyethylene, and the pressure is about 1000 to 3000 atmosphere temperature, and the temperature is from 80 to 350 degrees Celsius in the presence of a benzyl peroxide as a catalyst, and it forms a formation of a ethylene, that is the formation of N. Degree of polymerization CH2 double bond CH2, and this double bond cleavages are formed to form a single bond with this ethylene, and it converted into a formation of benzyl peroxide to form the whole repeating number of units of CH2 bond CH2 to form a polyethylene. So with this the low density polyethylene which is obtained by using this low linear polymers with branching, and it has a high pressure of 1000 to 3000 degrees Celsius under the temperature of 80 to 350 degrees Celsius in the presence of benzyl peroxide as a catalyst to form a ethylene into a polymerization reaction to form a polyethylene. So the low density polyethylene is uncontrollable and it cannot be used as a packing material, and the high next process we are converting as a high density polyethylene. Whenever the polyethylene is converted by using this high density or by using this temperature and the pressure, it is formed into a monomer as a polymer. So it is formed by using a linear polymer, same as the low density polyethylene, linear polymer, and it has a no branching. So it is a no branching material. It cannot be branched with the other material, but in this low density polyethylene it can be branched with other material. Whenever the CH2 double bond CHCl can be branching by using this low density polyethylene. For low density polyethylene, the example we have converted as a PVC, that is CH2 double bond CHCl. So can be branched with other material. But with high density polyethylene, it cannot be branched with the other material because it forms with the low density by using a Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Whenever the catalyst to form a triethyl aluminum fluoride, that is AlCl4, to form a chloride. So here the same process which is formed by using ethylene, NCH2 double bond CH2 under the presence of Ziegler-Natta catalyst, this double bond which breaks up into a single bond, and the presence of benzyl peroxide, it forms as a CH2 bond CH2. The whole number of repeating units of polyethylene. So polyethylene can be classified by these two materials. One is a low density and another one is a high density polyethylene. And next, the low density and high density polyethylene can be classified by using their properties and its uses. The properties which is described by this low density polyethylene and high density polyethylene is nothing but the density is having the 0.92, and high density which is mentioned by using 0.98, and the temperature which has a 107 to 102 degrees Celsius, and the high density is also described by using 130 to 178 degrees Celsius, and it forms by using this tensile strength. The tensile strength is nothing but the polymers which is converted by using this flexibility and by removing these polymers, that is have a 85 to 130 degrees Celsius and in 204 to 313 tensile strength formations. And by using this flexibility, low density polyethylene is a low flexibility and high density polyethylene is a non-rigidity. So based on these properties, the low density and high density polyethylenes can be classified. And the uses of polyethylene is, the low density can be used packaging materials, squeeze bottles, and high density polyethylene, which is classified by using a dustbin and milk bottles, etc. So these are the properties and uses of the polyethylene. Thank you.